This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, joined by Adam Smith in the immediate aftermath of a fiery face-off there between Chris Eubank Jr. and Liam Williams. Adam, he was up on stage with him. What did you make of it?
I think it's terrific having the crowds back, and it's brilliant being in Wales. They're so passionate down here. We've had it for so long over the years at Sky, and they really want their man to win. Liam Williams looks in fabulous condition. I just spoke to him up there, and he's absolutely ready to rumble. It means a huge amount to him. It's like his world title here, even though there's not a world championship on the line. I think, look, he wants to beat Chris Eubank badly. It's burning inside him. But Chris looks so cool and relaxed, and he's in tip-top condition, as always, mentally and physically. I think he's absolutely there. Roy Jones is very confident. They've spent a lot of time together, and I think they believe we'll see a career-defining performance from Chris on Saturday night. What
did you make of them both on the scales?
I think they both look fantastic. You know, Chris is always, he's the consummate pro, isn't he? Liam, I think there's a lot of talk in the week about whether he'd struggle at the weight, but I think he looks really strong. As I said, I chatted to him up there, and I think he's ready to go now. So I think the talking's over. There is grudge, there is needle, but it's going to come down to who implements their tactics better. They're both top quality fighters, the best middleweights we've got in this country, and the winner goes on to fight for a world championship, no doubt about that this year. So yeah, Chris Eubank has got all the star qualities, hasn't he? But can he put the big performance in that I think his career needs at the age of 32? And as for Liam Williams, I think he believes he's campaigned in higher class. I think he feels very confident that Chris is really underestimating him, and he's got a point to prove. So it's great, isn't it, when you don't know who's going to win a fight? It's 50-50, and bring on tomorrow.
There seemed to be a little bit of pushing and shoving down here as Liam was leaving with a member of Chris's team. I don't suppose you have any idea as to what's happened there?
Boxing's never simple, is it? There's always a high tension at these affairs. Obviously, this is different. It's later on a Friday night. There's a huge crowd here, and you know, there's just occasionally tempers just overboil, don't they? But I wouldn't worry about that. I think the most important thing is that the fighters have behaved themselves impeccably all week. I think that was a worry, a concern. But Robert Smith at the board and the HQ being in Cardiff can sleep peacefully tonight. I think it's been a fantastic build-up. And what awaits us is a wonderful night in a packed-out Motor Point Arena. Clarissa Shields sprinkling her stardust this week as well, with those big red slippers and all the attitude, and wonderful to have her with us. So yeah, looking forward to it. Caroline Dubois turning pro. We've got really big plans for Caroline. So yeah, in the old boxing talk, it's bring it on.
Final thing, Adam, just away from all of this, just to get your thoughts on, I've asked you about it before, we've had some more news come out the last couple of days about DAZN's proposed deal to buy BT is no longer on the table. Instead, we're going to see some form of a 50-50 merger between Discovery and BT. I'll just get your thoughts, if that one was to go ahead, again, your take on now seeing DAZN not in the frame there.
I said to Umar yesterday, I'm reading what you guys are reading. It's a very interesting sort of shift in the landscape. I thought DAZN they looked like to everybody they were going to get that deal, but it seems like Discovery have come in. I heard that was a possibility a week or two ago. So look, we concentrate on our business, the Sky business, and that is that we have, as you know, a fabulous February of boxing on Sky. We've got huge amounts of other sports on Sky Sports, the Premier League returning, what a culmination that'll be, the Formula One, the cricket, the golf, the darts was brilliant last night. So much else on Sky for us to concern ourselves with. But yeah, we'll keep our eye on what happens over at BT headquarters, and the Discovery move is fascinating, as always it is in the broadcasting landscape. But DAZN have got a busy schedule. Eddie's put a great deal into a number of fights over the next sort of 12-14 weeks, particularly the one that's caught my eye is Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano in New York, and yeah, there's some great stuff to go for all fight fans on all the channels, and we just concentrate on what we're delivering at Sky. I think we've come a long way in 6 months, the Boxer Sky partnership, and Top Rank are giving us fantastic action and fights from a global point of view, and long may it continue. This is as I've told you many times, it's a slow build. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We want to make sure that we select the right fighters and the right fights for Sky, and I'm really pleased with where Ben and the teams have got to at this point in time, and looking forward to a terrific night tonight. 2 weeks till Carn Brook, which will be epic in Manchester, and then we go to Scotland. When you thought the atmosphere in here was good, you wait till there, north of the border, welcoming Josh Taylor back against the undefeated Jack Catterall. So yeah, we concentrate on our business. We just try and get better and better each and every day, and hopefully we will, and we'll provide our customers with some great boxing content to go with everything else on Sky Sports. But yeah, as you know, it's an interesting move.
Right, Adam, we'll leave that there now. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for speaking to me in Boxing Social.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Andy.